player to see the playing of the thing. There we go. That's done, so I know that thing is broadcasting. Hurrah. Hurrah, hurrah, hurrah. Okay, now I need... Oh my goodness, so much difficulty with basic operations here. Oh, you don't load when I don't have the window open, really? Beep, beep. Come on. Come on, game, you can do it. You're only at 80%. Can't be that difficult. Ah, there we go. Okay, good. Things are loading. All right, excellent. Who runs a fax machine nowadays? Good grief. Fax machine sounds when I'm in that game. All right. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Woof. All right. Oh, shoot. You know, one day I'll get it all right in the first go. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. That's better. Just to make sure I'm not overpowering. There we go. Okay. What is going on? What were we doing? Oh. All right. I must be... Well, that looks sweet all the way around, so I must have been finishing that. All right. Cool. Apparently we're taking apart an engine, guys. Apparently we're taking apart an engine. A really bad engine. Good grief. What did I do? Get this from the trash yard? Oops. I turned myself down so much on my own headset. You've been spending... Yeah, I remember that. We were going to play a, an oldie but goodie, but turns out I didn't get things quite set up properly, so OBS and old games do not get along too well without all kinds of shenanigans, so I didn't have time to do the shenanigans. And evening, how are you doing, by the way? Yeah, it was, I mean, I could have streamed it, but you would have only had like a quarter of the screen to see what was going on in the railroad, and I was like, that's just not going to work. So I will play around with it at some point and fix it. That'll work. Let me know if the noises of the game are overpowering at all, because I can adjust that. I would have tested it all, but of course, you know, last minute scrambles and all. And I put my water in the way so I can only see half of what you say. They're fine. Excellent. Excellent. You are my one peep who can tell me. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Alright, let's... That was not a blot to repair there, but whatever. We got the monies. We got the monies. I have a crankshaft? I do. And apparently I have some of those from some time in the past. I don't know about you, Sussex, but I end up collecting the most random assortment of things for engines. It's like I end up having to remind myself to check constantly before I go and buy something, because I have such a weird and wonderful, wacky assortment of stuff. Alright, so we need to buy some things. 5 hours? You keep everything over 38%. I usually keep stuff over 99% because I'm that way. All right, let's get some pistones. Pistones. There we go. That was a 6 and 6 of them. And I need a crankshaft bearing. I think I need two of those. I think 3 of those. Yeah, kind of figured that's how it was going to be today. We'll get this engine all decked out. I don't know what I was doing. I've got these 2 cars sitting in my garage before we can go get things, but we'll get these cars done, and then we'll go out to the yard and see what else I got, because I got all kinds of stuff. We probably also should like do some general repairs. And oh look, I had a random rod cap. That's cool. All right, rod cap. Favorite was the was the GTA San Andreas play. Yes, Panda Team 6. Can't forget Panda Team 6. Well, welcome to the Twitch stream. San Andreas was probably one of the better GTA games. After that, I kind of lost the plot. I don't think I ever finished Liberty City. I do not have a good head on my shoulders. And I don't have an oil pan. Alright, so let's get an oil pan for the i6. We've been hunting up the barn finds. Well, I'm still on the fence about that game Barn Finder. It was dorky, but it was funny at the same time. I might still pick it up. Holy cow, my mouse is oversensitive. Wait, grommet. There we go. And there. Hey, Skeeter, what's up? Grand Theft Auto London. You know, I could never play the 2D ones. They always made me motion sick. Panda Team 6, yes. That could give you cold chills or a sweat, whatever. Let's see here. I6, 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 I6. So now we're going to try the search that usually fails. I6B. Because it never actually returns everything I need. Cam gear. We need a head. We need a fuel pump. We need more things, but we'll get to that. Hill Street Blues on the oh yeah. I mean, I guess if you're used to it. I tried to play it on PC and I was just like, nope, can't do that. Good grief. Scroll out game. Calm down game. Calm down game. Do I have an alternator? Niet. An exhaust manifold. Ooh, I got 2 of them. We're going to go with that one because the uprated one we'll probably put on a vehicle we're keeping. I'm not keeping this thing. Intake manifold. Niet. Okay, so let's grab 6 spark plugs. Actually, let's grab the arm, the water pump, the alternator, and the push rods. Hey Peyton, what's up? What is up that you think I'm funny? Nah, I'm not funny. Ask people. They don't think I'm funny. Water pump? Did I buy a water pump? Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, we're good. We got a water pump. I'm gonna need a timing chain. I'm gonna need that and that. That's a lot of Grand Theft Auto right there. 6 times. I mean, granted, I probably played that game that many times. Oh my gosh, I can't see it. There we go. Okay, I did not buy nearly enough push rods because I didn't think that through, but okay. Power steering pump. Nope, alternator. So this is the in-game, this is linked to an in-game pickup I got over here. Over there. And then we've got that thing, which is a hot mess too. But after that, we're going to go get something better. Alright, I need intake manifold and power steering pump. Alright, intake manifold, there it is. Power steering pump. I needed 6 more of these. Should have known, I mean, rod cap, no it's not a rod cap, well let's get some plugs because we're going to need those. We're going to need a fuel filter because I know that. We're going to need the ignition distribution. We're going to need rocker. That's the word I was looking for, rocker arms. There we go. Alright, ignition distribution. Do I have a rotor? Ooh, I got a rotor. Do I have a cap? Ooh, I got a cap. I don't know where those came from, mind you. Again, random stuff in my inventory. Okay. So I've got a bunch of mods in this game, and once we get these vehicles off of my shop floor, we're going to go and see if we can find the mods that are running around in this game somewhere. Some of them I've already had before, so I've actually have the cars in my garage. Others I have not. I just grabbed this this afternoon. In fact, like minutes before I started the stream. I don't have all the DLC, so it makes it hard to get all the mods, but we'll do what we can. Got so much sound. I don't understand why the outside is so loud in my shop. I mean, good grief. Quit bonging at me. Just go in spot. Do I? I don't. Do I? I don't. Fine. Oh, we got a fuel filter. We did buy one of them. Alright, so we need oil filter I6, wires I6B, head cover I6B, carb I6B. Alright. So oil filter I6. And then we're going to look for the I6B again. And we're going to get the head cover and the carb and the wires. Thank you, Sussex. Yes, I did. They sent me an email yesterday. Get that on there. And there. Well, thank you for the subscription there, Sussex. I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. Alright, now, do I have an oil? Nope, I don't have an oil. A base. A water pump pulley. So let's get our... Oh, wait, I got this thing. I did buy this, right? Yep. Do I have a cover? Oh, man, I'm so lame. So I need a cover and a base, and probably more than that. So let's go cover, base, filter, and cover, and just risk it. Because the worst that happens is I just have yet another extra thing in my inventory. There, there. Oh, nope, nope. I want that off. I want that off. I am not putting an upgraded oil filter on this crappy pickup truck. Yeah, that one instead, please. Thank you. Okay, now, what do we got left? Okay, we just have the V8 crank pulley and the water pump pulley and then the other pieces, but that's okay. V8 crank water pump pulley. That should be, and then we'll have to get the yeah, those. Let's see if I have any. No, I didn't think I did. So Sussex, have you managed to unlock everything in the garage yet, or are you still working your way through all of that? What is this? B I6B, a B I6B. Let's hope we just bought the correct B I6B. Yes, we did. All right, good. Oh man, I thought we were done. And we don't have a rad fan B. Fan. Let's buy some fans. No, we'll just buy one fan. Only level 20. Ah, yes. You still don't get the cool stuff. Alright, I think we are done with our engine, so let's yank that thing off the stand. It should be the in-game truck. Hold on, I'll look at it in just a second. Let's see here. You should be the Smith 1000, I think. Yep, or Smith 1500. Yeah, that's the in-game truck. Install that engine. Put that away. Put oil in here because otherwise I'll forget to do that. I do have some modded trucks, and we'll go seeking those out here in a minute. All right, so that is that. Do I have a battery? Yep, I got a battery. Yeah, I think you're right, Sussex. Here, let me look. Oop, I'm stuck on a thing. Let's see here. Level... Yeah, because level 30 is where you get all that extra stuff. So you're not too far from level 50, which is the last time you get anything. And then they leave you with a bunch of skill points at the end, which is weird. But my guess is they were planning something more, and then they just kind of stopped. Nope, we're not putting that on there. Okay, can I get that? Nope, from the engine bay. Fine. Looks like a knockoff D150. Back in the day when trucks were trucks and women were women. It's supposed to be modeled after best I can figure given the shape of all the other cars, it would be modeled after an old school Chevy. I'm not a big, old school truck person, so what do I know? Beyond, I think. Oh, I don't have a starter? Of course I don't have a starter. And I think, I'm just glancing out of the corner of my eye, I think I'm missing, yep, I'm missing a chair. Let's see. Yeah, you think the 2020, oh, that's right. Well, do you think that they're going to do Car Mechanic 2020? Let's see, all 100s. We're missing a chair, but I could care less. And what else? Steering wheel. You know what? I'm okay with selling this car as is. Get at my shop. Woohoo! Apparently we're a dealer silver. Okay, do we want to do this car? Let's look and see. A Bolt Chapman F mill, $1,500 or $15,000. Let's go instead. Ooh, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Well, let's first start by selling anything that is 99% or less. There we go. Takes care of that. Yeah, because I was just thinking they released 2015 and then 2018, so they had a 3-year between their builds, and I was kind of wondering if maybe that was what they were doing. Let's go check. Actually, you know what we're going to do, guys? We're going to go to a barn location and see what we can find, because I don't want to work on that bolt Chapman. That's boring. Our barn's all the way over here. Let's go to the barn. Farm sim Dorevota. It's the farm sim things, it makes you speak Russian almost. It's a very loud barn. There we go. We're in the barn. There's some cars over there, but we'll get to them. Alright, what do we got over here? Yeah. We can get a Chieftain Bandit rear bumper. Nah. Engine head cover. B. How much? Well, let's throw that. You know what? Let's collect those things, because worst comes to worst, we just drop them off of the list here. Sometimes you can get a good enough deal that it's worth it to take the risk in repairing them. No, none of that stuff. We'll take the crate. Always take the crate. Yeah, we'll take that too, because minimally we can just resell it. What do you got? Bentley Continental. I have yet to get a Bentley Continental in my shop. Alright. Now, let's see. What are you? You are a Bolt Chapman. You're not the F-mill model. 23,000 is the price. Ew. Valued at 22. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I think I'm going to have to think about that one. Power steering pump for a V6B. That would have been nice a little bit earlier. Yelping dog. Not my dog. Alright. Ooh, yeah. Who doesn't like a Lotus? A Lotus Elise? Alright. How much you want for the Lotus, dude? 10. It's valued at 11, so we immediately could flip it for a $1,000 gain. I'm cool with buying that. To the garage, please. Go. You, because you can't fit in them. Well, yeah, that would definitely be a problem. Let's grab the engine head there. Fuel rail for a Pagani Zonda. I don't have one yet, so. Alright, what is you? You got a good engine? Ooh. You know, that's not a bad engine. Oh, you're selling it at 3,000 underpriced from a Plymouth Roadrunner 440? Yep, that'd be ours. Garage for you. I'd love to be able to find a Plymouth Roadrunner 440 in any condition for 20,000. Alright guys, do we bother with this Bolt Chapman? Kind of thinking it's not in the best shape, but it's not in the worst shape. I think we could probably flip it. We could also put a different engine in it. So let's go ahead and grab this guy. We're gonna grab it. We're gonna take the risk. All right, I think we got everything. Let's make like a tree and leaf. What do they want? 95 for the head cover. Chieftain rear bumper. Engine head, $300. You know what? Let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, take all the bits and bobs and go back. We didn't really find much in the way of mods in that one, but that's okay. Okay, let's start with you. Now, what was in my inventory? I've got oh, that's an i3 DOC turbocharge. Okay. Now, this thing is worth 22. We paid 23 for it. So you guys give me, what do you think the minimum flip we should go for? So we bought that for 23. What's in the crate? That's a good question, Big Trucker. What is in the crate? What should we aim for in a minimum flip price? Let's see what we got here. Awesome. A tire. Well, a wheel. Small intercooler and a little crankshaft pulley. Well, that's all right. At least double the min? You really think so? I don't know if we could even get that off of this car. So here's my thing. Like, we bought this thing for, let's call it 24. It's worth 22 and a half. Do we aim to get 30 out of it? To sell it for 30, knowing our repair costs are going to be unknown at this point. But we aim to get 30 out of it. I'm not going to keep track like some people might, but like performance parts. Well, yeah, maybe. So my other thinking is there might be parts on this car. Well, actually, let's look at that. No, probably not. This car's a pile of rot. Because I'm kind of thinking if I do something really simple, like, okay, this thing is worth 22 and a half. Let's call it 22 and a half. If I go over here, woo, and I spend $100, yes, look at that, 22 and a half. We spent $100. We basically made 400-ish. We basically made $400 just doing that. Our frame condition's at 95%, so I don't think I want to mess with that. But what I can do, you go back. What I can do is I can yank, yoink. I wish it was this easy to take apart my truck. Oi, come here, Grommet. So I'm thinking if I pull it all apart, okay, and we're going to go over here and we're going to pull this one apart. Completely interchangeable body panels. And then we'll put it back together. And the items that we can't repair, we'll just take the best condition. This car I might end up just selling for scrap. All right. I know it costs us a little bit of money, but we broke something. Woohoo! That was quick. All right, let's assemble you up. Nice. Okay. Hopefully, out of this, we're going to get a little bit better. Yeah, sure, whatever. I don't really care. License plate. It's all going to be the same color, probably, based on... What? Oh my gosh, we're going to have to buy a window. Oh, well. I mean, I guess we could go without a window and be like Bo and Luke Duke. That we'd have to weld the thing together, but whatever. Aw, I was kind of hoping that it would end up being like a cornucopia of colors. That would have been cool. Winder? Who needs a winder? Exactly. I was kind of hoping that I was going to end up with a bunch of different colors because that would have been cool, but you know, whatever. Alright, so minimally we're going to have to buy that Bolt Chapman body shop. Chapman. Right? Yep. Alright. There. Have your window back. Okay. Let's see what our car... Alright. We're up to 25 grand already. There's no way we spent... 2.5 grand. There's no way we spent 2.5 grand doing that. So, boom, like that. We're already up to 25. Game fun. How's it going? Game fun. Apparently, I need magnifiers on my glasses to read chat. Okay, so we need to get this thing up just a little bit more in terms of value for money. So let's keep rolling with just grabbing what we can. What were we aiming for? 30 again? Patch up the rims. You know what? I should try that. Aim for 25. We've already hit 25, so let's aim for 30. Let's be cutting edge here. Oh, we also need to make sure it actually runs. That'd be a good thing. So let's do that. Of course, to do that, I'm going to have to put the engine back together that I've taken apart, but whatever. Okay, so that's done. Let's pop these wheels and repair what we can. Cool. And oh, we got to go over here. Mix and match the rims. Well, as long as they're the same size, yeah. Well, I could mix and match those ones, I guess. That's what you did in real life. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. As long as you don't mind it. Alright, anything else out under here that we really need to address? At least it has an oil pan. I can tell you how many of the cars I've gotten from the barn finds that don't have an oil pan. And then, yeah, anything that we can salvage off of that one over there, we're going to do it, because I don't know what I paid for the one over there, but I don't care enough. It's been sitting in my shop for a long time. So it can get lost for all I care. Should I change the brakes, guys? What do you think? Kind of feel like I should at least make it minimally safe. Alright, we're going to have to mix and match, because at least one of those is not going to work. Okay, 15. Ooh, those are bad tires. You know what? We can't do that. We got to put new tires on there. I can't do that. 205 75 R15s. Oops. Okay, so we're going to put $600 into this. 650. That's fine. Yep, that'll work. Cool. Alright, that I'm fine with. And let's see how bad the brakes are. Aw, you little bugger. Fine, I'll just take you off and you'll tell me how bad the brakes are. 37%. Ew, okay, fine. We gotta minimally do that. Oh, wait. Shoot. You. I bet you. I will bet you money that that fuel pump is bad. Yep. Good enough for government work. Well, you gotta figure... I mean, I guess you don't have to, but in my mind, I'm like, somebody's gonna buy this car for their, like, kid or something. Right, those are completely different, but I have another 15 rim. Davey boy, thank you for popping in, and thank you very much for the 200 bits. Yeah, don't watch me instead of sleep. Sleep is much more important. Because otherwise, all kinds of bad things will happen. But thank you for the 200 bits. And as soon as I pin down Brew, I'm going to get the alert put in for people doing the bits. Okay, we're doing a rim classic, guys. We're going to have one wonky rim. Because we're being cheap here. Oh, I need to get the battery. I can't tell you how many times I've tried to sell a car without a battery. It's like, it's not working. someone decide. I'm going to pick somebody. Edward Norton, since you've been talking quite a bit, which location should get the weird rim? We've got one strange rim, and the rest of them match. So which location gets the weird rim? Pull off this brakes. We're minimally going to make this car stop. It might not go, but it's going to stop. All right, repair. Brew, yeah, I know. Driver's front. Okay, perfect. That's where we're going to put the weird rim. All right. Let's see if I have any ventilated. No, I don't. Okay. Yeah, I saw Brew was playing that, and I think Wolf is playing that as well. And I'm probably going to need 2 new shoes, and if not, I will get them. No, I probably repaired the shoes, and I need the disc. Oh, bugger. Oh well, it's okay. Okay, now, no, I don't want the hubcap. There we go. We want driver's front. We'll put the weird tire on. Ah, nice wheels, and I see the rear end. Next thought is redneck. Hey, you know what? It'll work. Actually, I think it's going to be the inverse. I think the wonky rim is going to make them think redneck, and the rest are going to be like, oh, he had a minor incident. Maybe I'm wrong. I need to buy another cylinder because I saw that was bad, and drums because those are bad. Ah, stop it. There we go. There. See, I think those ones look better. Like, those ones look sweet, and that one looks, well, something. Something has gone wrong. Okay, we'll mount her back up and see what we get out of all of this. Ugh, I got an absolute metric ton of brake shoes, apparently. That's alright, though. A metric ton of brake shoes is better than none, I guess. And then we're going to find out how much this car is going to be worth to us after this. And whether it runs. That's the other thing we got to do. Fuel tank. Nope. That's not going to work. Put you in there. And a fuel pump. Yep. Sweet. Okay, let's bring her down. I don't see a lot of... Oh, I see. Yeah, okay. I got to put that stuff in. Now, here's where I always end up going too far. I see, like, oh, I need to do a starter, and I need to do a couple of rocker arms in here, and a fuel filter. And then you inevitably end up taking apart the entire engine, and then you're like, well, that escalated quickly. Let's at least, let's remove. We'll want to change the filter because, you know, you want to do that. Let me see. Can I can't do OBD. Can I do electric? Let's see what's really, really bad. The inventory is impressive. They've done a good job. They actually optimized it. When I first got the game, holy moly, it was bad. Alternator is 44. Besides all of it. Yeah. Fuel pressure test. Let's see what we get out of that. Should be good other than the fact we're missing a fuel filter, but whatever. The carb is actually in good condition. I'm actually kind of shocked by that. What else can we do? Compression test. Needs to be complete to perform this action. All right, fine. Do I have any spare rocker arms in my inventory? No, I wouldn't. Okay. All right, let's well, let's do it. Let's get these filters replaced. Fuel filter. Nope, air filter. Let's do air filter. We want the single carb. Take them out the other way. Oh yeah, you're right. Thank you. I do that all the time. I forget that I've got. Oh, I can't. Oh, that stinks. Because that one's got the I6B. Oh wait, no. Rocker arms. Rocker arms. I can take that off of here. All right. Let's do a quick visual inspection and decide which one looks the best. Can I just look at them, or are you gonna? Oh no, I can. All right, let's see which one looks the best. Ooh, yellow. We got 1, 2. How many did we need? I don't remember. We'll just keep going until we have looked at all of them and then grab the yellow ones off. Nice. Okay, we got 3 of them. That one's at 52%. Let's do it. This one's at 53%. And that one's at 58%. Nice. Thank you. You think I needed 4? Well, we at least got that many. Thank you, Edward Norton, for reminding me I had that other car sitting there. Nope. 3. Okay, we're good with 3. Good, good, good. Oop. Come on, get on there. All right. I hope I've got an engine head. Aww. That's a stinker. That can go on. That can go on. That's fine. And this is for somebody's... Ooh, let's see if we've got an ignition coil B over here. Yes, we do. But how bad of a condition is it? Ooh, 49. Not good. Usable, but not great. What else did we need? I think that's really it. Let's see, does this engine... Nope. Let me just check and see if I've got a car sitting in my garage that might... Oh, it doesn't tell me what their... Never mind, it doesn't tell me what their thing is. Yeah, with a lot of weld. Yeah, it could. Too bad the game doesn't let me do that. What did I just steal? Oh wait, I can maybe repair that. Well, I can repair that, but okay, there we go. Alright, so we repaired our ignition coil B. We're making this car with, you know, very little money. Okay, engine head cover, what else? That's it. Engine head cover A for the V8 OHV. Head cover A for the V8 OHV. There we go. Hey, Trevor. Yeah, I know, right? I figured I was going to play Railroad Tycoon. That was the plan, but OBS wouldn't capture it properly, so I had to drop back, punt, and choose something else. Okay, we got that repaired. Way ahead of your garage. Yeah. I ground my way up to the top, and then I stopped playing for a while. I need a starter and a oil filter, I noticed. Or if I don't, I'm going to need one eventually, so I might as well buy it. Oh, what was funny is I was watching some of my old YouTube videos, and I saw me playing Truck Mechanic Simulator, and how bad that game was, and how much I raged at it. All right, let's see. What are we missing? What are we missing? What are we missing? Anything? Bueller? A clip. Well, that's a clip, and nobody cares. All right, let's go get a clip off of here, because I'm pretty sure there's a clip on here. Aha! One clip B. And it's at 57%, so I'm not going to risk trying to repair it and break it, because that's what would happen. There. So our goal is to get the car running for as cheap as possible and sell it. So what do we got? We're at 28 grand. I want to move the car, and the best way to find out if it's going to work is to put it on the dyno. Well, all right, we can't start the engine. All right, we got a starter. We got a battery. I guess we're gonna have to pull the plugs. Plug wires are in good condition. Oil. Oh yeah, I should check that, shouldn't I? Oh, we got some bad plugs too. You know what? A set of plugs is like cheap as chips, so we can go ahead and do that. And while we're doing that, let's go ahead and put oil in the engine. Okay, so let's buy our set of plugs. Because I mean, what is that? 40 bucks? That ain't gonna break our bank. DOS played Odell Lake today. So anybody who watched the American Truck stream on Tuesday will know we ended up talking a lot about really old school games. And me and Big Trucker were trying to remember a game that involved playing as a fish. And that game is Odell Lake. All right. So now we think maybe we can start this guy. Let's find out. I wish you could just start it. Cannot start engine. Oh, man. This is... Okay, you know what we can do? We can run a compression test now. Let's see what we can do here. That one will. Oh... Oh, all the pistons. Well, not all the pistons. 3 of the pistons. No, piston rings and 3 of the pistons. That's awesome. Okay. It did kind of blow some air out like a wind tunnel, so now we got to peel it down to get some pistons out. Boo. I thought we had ourselves a quick fix, flip the car, move on to something else, but no. They're going to make it hard on us. Oh, don't bong at me. Have I played Farm Sim? Oh, for DOS. Yeah, right. She refuses that game. I don't blame her. She'd fall asleep, and then I'd have to haul her off. I wish the game would. Yeah, it didn't really work, did it? I thought I was going to be slick and just flip this car real fast, but no, now we are tearing the whole engine apart again. I really should just put it on the stand, but I'm being lazy. Well, as we're tearing it apart, I'm seeing some bad push rods. That's not helping our situation. There's a 17 on that push rod. There, come on. It still starts eventually. Yeah, well, I mean, if your compression is bad enough, I guess. All right, which one are you? Are you the bad one? You are the bad one. Are you the bad one? Ooh, how bad is that? Ooh, 13. I wonder if that's causing some of our... Good grief. The problems this car has. Okay, yeah, we got a bad... All right. Let's... Which I don't want to. Let's open this guy up to see what kind of presents. No, that was not what I wanted to do. When am I doing another woodworking video? You know, that's a good question. I don't really know. I got some wood for doing a project, but it's a project that's hard to film, so I'm kind of waiting on an idea. That's my problem. What I need to do is I need to film DOS making bread or something. I bet you that would get a lot of views. BT, I'm going for just enough to work, but that went poorly. So now we're gonna do what we can. I think we need to aim for anything below 30% we have to deal with. Yes, please film DOS. You know what I just noticed? Did I take off a manifold? I must have taken off that manifold. Oh, guys, we put the oil in too. Bugger. I suddenly have a thought that the cam might be bad. We're tearing it. We're tearing it apart. Ugh. Not what I wanted to do here. Pull this guy apart to see what we got. It's probably gonna be fine. Yeah, it's actually fine. Okay. All right, alternator, how bad are you? 44. We don't know what the power steering pump is like. 42. Okay, we can put that back together. All right, well, let's... anything above Vienna sausages and crackers is fancy. Well, all that fresh, beautiful oil we stuck in there drained out already. Oh well. Alright, let's get under here. I've been waiting all day for a call in my truck because I took it to the shop and I haven't heard from them yet. It's kind of annoying. Okay, that's one of the bad ones. Blech, stop it. I want to see, how bad is this? Fine, fine. Well, most of these look okay-ish. That one's in trouble. And is that the bad one? Yeah, that's the bad one. Ah, how bad are you? Questionable. You are questionable. All right, fine. That's bad. That's fine. And that's bad. Okay. Cool. All right. I think we got everything. Charge extra when selling. Yeah, exactly. Oh my goodness, you found an old John Deere drive green disc. I still have mine somewhere. Alright, pull that piston. And which other piston was it? It was you. I thought there was more than that. Have I lost my mind? Probably. Ah, that one right there. Oh, the pistons are... Ugh. Really? It said the piston was fine on those ones. I'm going to have to pull that... I'm going to have to pull all the pistons, guys. I have to pull all the pistons. We're trying to save money, and here we are pulling all the pistons out of this car. That's not annoying at all. Where is the other piston? Oh, there it is. Shouldn't be too much of a mystery. There's 8 of them, and they're in a V formation. right? The money keeps, well, the money isn't racking up yet. My time is, but as my boss is fond of saying, you can charge 0 for your time, which it's more him telling me he's going to charge 0 for my time, but whatever. I could charge 0 for my time and be okay-ish. What is that thing at? 34%. We're just going to ignore it and see what we can do here. Oh yeah, we got that head up, that one fixed. 44. I'm willing to take another risk. Okay. We're not going all the way up with all this stuff. We're just gonna. Okay, that one went all the way. There we go. That rod cap is up there. I'm looking for basically, yeah, 70% is more than fine. Yeah, we're going to keep going. We're going to keep trying. And I think we'll leave everything else. Yeah, we're going to leave everything else. Exactly. It's fine. It's fine. You can totally trust me. I'm totally sure it's fine. We'll put our fuel filter back. All right, 49%. Are we willing to accept 49%? Yes, we are. Yes, put that in there. We're willing to accept 38%. Yes. 35%. Yeah, it's getting kind of questionable, but that's all right. 32%. Yeah, I'm still okay with that. You know what's funny is we're going to have one side of this engine producing more power than the other at this rate. All right, and then I'm going to need 3 pistons and 3 piston rings. Darn. Oops, 3. Counting difficult. Alright, so this side of the engine is going to produce more power. I know that's not how it really works, but... Oh my goodness, I have power steering pumps coming out my yin-yang. And it's terrible to have power steering pumps in your yin-yang. It hurts. Alright, engine... Oh my goodness, I have engine heads coming out my head. Wait a minute, is there one that's less... Yeah, that one. Get on there. 90% of the time he has no idea what he's saying. Yeah, I mean that lingo, difference in the lingo can be quite severe. All right, I had exhaust manifolds everywhere too. Oh my good grief. Just ignore the rattle, bang, and hiss. Exactly. I mean, you're buying an old, that's not true. You're buying a vintage car. So you have to expect some vintage behaviors. I think that works. That's going to be our selling point, guys. You're not buying an old car. You're buying a vintage car. It's a, let's see, this thing would probably be built in the 70s. So it's a 50-year vintage. And just think what you'd have to pay for a 50-year vintage Scotch. I don't know how much you'd have to pay for a 50-year vintage Scotch, honestly, but, you know, it sounds like a good selling point to me. That head cover on there. What rattled? What knocked? It gets up to 70 before throwing itself in neutral. I mean, it made it up to 70. And it's all about spit and polish here. So we're going to make sure things look, you know, relatively good. A little bit of rust in a 50-year-old car. You got to expect it. My truck isn't even near 50 years old, and it's more than a little bit of rust. Good grief, look at all those carbs we had too. Can't see carbs because they're underneath the air cleaner, so fair game. Look at that air cleaner. It's beautiful. It looks wonderful. How could you say no to that amazing, shiny air cleaner? Oh my good grief. Look at all those camshafts we had too. Okay, that's not so great, but whatever. You can't see it. It's going to get... Oh, that's... yeah, okay. You know what? Timing chain, I don't care. That cover is crap, but that's okay. We have a better one. Your truck, 22-year-old truck is made out of rust. Right? Like, mine's... How old is my truck? 14 years old, and it's like, you look underneath that truck and you're like, ooh, I need a tetanus shot just for looking under there. All right, now, how bad are these? Ugh. Okay, so we can put 3 in. So we're going to have to buy five push rods. Yeah, we're going to have to buy 5 push rods and 2 rocker arms. That's not too bad, though. Rattle can engine. That's afterward. That's we're gonna do that afterward. Oops, 5 of those. And rocker arm. We said we needed 6 of those. We're still, I think we're still going to come out well and truly ahead once we're done putting this all together. I mean, I guess then the question is, how bad is the running gear, and do we even want to look at it? I mean, at this point, we're just trying to get the engine to start. But do we also want to look at the running gear and the exhaust, or no? What do you guys think? Actually, Big Trucker, with all the hell no, with all the shiny bits, I don't think I want to. Ooh, you know what? We're gonna do something with that. Hold on. All right, let's put that on there. Put on a blindfold and there's no problems if you can't see any. That's right. Okay, where is that? Oh, come on. There. It was a relatively small fix, but it's aesthetics. Remember, we're selling to some, you know, guy who's trying to relive his teen years in a 1970s rattle bucket with a big V8 on it. So there, now it's all shiny, and he'll be like, oh yeah, that thing's got to be nice because it's all shiny. They've obviously done work on that engine. And we have, sorta. Okay, that looks horrible. Do we replace it? How much is a new ignition distributor, guys? 60. Nope, 58 bucks with my discount. Totally gonna do that. 58 bucks ain't gonna break our bank. All right, let's get you out of there because you look like crud. Put this guy on. And even thinking about that, we were talking about the suspension and pretending like we can't see the problems. Thinking about that. 50% on the wires. Yeah, it's fine. Most people keep going until the things frickin' fall apart. Thinking about that, somebody buying this thing, they're going to be either from that era and well, they're either not going to be from that era and they're not going to know any better. Ew, gotta buy a new one of those. Ugh. Or it's going to be so long since they drove one of this age, they're going to think, oh yeah, this is totally how it drove. Yeah. And they're not going to know the difference. So we're going to be able to sell it to them and just be like, whatever. All right, how bad? We'll take it. Most people wait until the things break anyway. I won't do that though, because that'll break and then they'll come back and they'll be like, you robbed me because this belt broke. And you'd be like, just put a new belt on, dude. It ain't that big of a deal. I say these things knowing full well that I had to have a car towed once because I let a shoddy alternator go too long. But whatever. That's how I learned to just repair it when it needs repairs. Don't sit and wait. Just repair it. Okay, we've reassembled it. All right, guys. Let's see if it'll, let's see. Oh, wait, oil. Gotta put oil back in this thing again. Oh, wait, oil pan. Good grief. So what you're saying is whoever it buys is going to be so old they were alive before dirt existed, or so young they won't know it's supposed to run like that or not. Exactly. A boat. Last summer you went fishing in your boat and it broke before put it on the water. Ah, that well and truly sucks, because you're like, oh, we just want to go boating, and then you're like, oh, well, I guess I'm not now. See here, I'm just saying the underside of this engine is just way too clean. We got one bad camshaft bearing cap that we can't fix, so we're going to have to buy a new one of those, but they're like 16 bucks. So again, we're not going to be out enough money to matter. Alright, so that's all that bit, and now I just need one crankshaft bearing cap. So, and slap the oil pan back on there. Oh, we had an extra oil pan in our inventory. How nice. Apparently I've been doing a lot of things and I have a lot of things in my inventory. Okay, whatever. Okay, I think we throw some oil in here. Who needs bearings and caps? Well, the game won't let me get away without putting the bearings and caps on there, sadly. Go. I do like that this one, did I put the oil plug in? You don't have to, so that's fine. I do like in Car Mechanic 2015, you actually had to pay for the oil. In this game, you don't have to pay for the oil. Okay, let's see if she'll start. Let's move her to the dyno. Oh, she went to the dyno. That means we got a car that runs, guys. Let's see how many ponies this poor thing has lost in its life. It's supposed to be 259 horsepower engine. All right, let's go. That didn't sound good on that start. 17 horsepower. Come on, give it some credit. It's got to have at least 70. A few horses have escaped. A few horses have been turned into glue. Okay, let's find out how much it's worth. Dude, 32,000. There's no way we spent that amount of money. There's no way we put 10 into this car, and we're going to be up 10 when we sell it. I think it's worth selling. Do we have all the pieces on here? We do have all the pieces on here. All right, everybody feel good about selling this car? As good as it gets when you're selling a used pile of crap? Yes. All right. Say goodbye, car. Goodbye, car. $32,000. Cha-ching. All right. Close that. This car. Will the game let me sell this? I'd really like to. It's 10,000. Can I just sell it? Yes. There we go. All right. That takes care of that. Let's sell all those parts. We're gonna do 39% for it now. That's all that crap we had. Okay. Same horsepower as a good weed whacker. I don't know. All right, guys, we've got the Lotus. Now we bought the Lotus. Was it $2,000? Yeah, we spent 10. This car's worth 11, so we're already up $1,000 on it. And I'm pretty sure if I were to fully restore this, I'm not going to get a heck of a lot of money, because I've got one of those in my garage and they're not worth a heck of a lot. Let's put her on the lift. And this one, 23. We're up at least 2,000 on this one, I think. Just about 2. And this is a Roadrunner 440, so we could actually get some good cash for that. 4 different rims of 4 different sizes. I don't know about that. So now the question is, I'm going to let you guys vote. We can repair these two cars, and by repair, put that in quotes. We can repair these two. Hitchum Supra, thanks for following 23 minutes ago. Sorry about that. My little activity feed just does not update at speed. We could repair these, or we could go and do another little barn finding expedition. What do we think? Fixing all the cars I've wrecked over the years. Rusher, that would take me a long time. Just thinking about how many I wrecked in Grand Theft Auto, we'd be here a very long time. Barn, barn, barn. Okay, well, barn. Barn. Up to the top to find our oldest barn find map. Trainman wants to fix them. Sussex wants to barn. Okay, I have 3 barns to affix. So we're going to go barn, and then we've got to fix them. Well, I'm hoping that in the barn we might find one of the mods I put in. That would be nice. Where'd my water go? There it is. I can't do any Fords, Ed, because I don't have the Ford DLC. No, stop it. No, I don't want photo mode. That's dumb. Quit it, game. All right, junk. What do we got in here? Ooh, a Lotus. Oh, that's a Lotus Elise. We might need that later. Haha! We got a car. Hold on. We got 1 car, but Bianco, nothing there worth nothing. What are you? I'll take the crate and the pump. Getting stuck on the car. Alright, what you got? Engine block for... Ooh, the i4E. We've got one of those sitting in our lot right now. Okay, guys. We got ourselves a Pacer X. Well, BT, I'm waiting for the Steam sale so I can get the DLC cheap. I mean, let's be realistic here. We got ourselves a Pacer X. A little bitty engine in there. Did I already look here? I didn't. It's got an ignition coil for a V6C. I'll take that. Ooh, piston rings, guys. 42% piston rings. We'll take that, too. Alright, let's see what he wants for this. He's asking $4,300. It's worth $4,000. We're only going to be down $300, and I think we can do this easy. Look at this stuff. We got 1 bad piston ring for sure, which means we're going to be... Oh, 2 bad piston rings means we're going to be tearing that engine down. I missed a shelf? Where? I did that shelf. Is there a Zelf on my shelf? Sorry, that's a really bad reference to... I did that shelf, I did that shelf. No, I think you missed me getting it there, Sussex. Drums in the front disc. Oh, those kind of mods. Ah. I haven't dug too much into the mods. I've mainly been focused on the cars, getting different cars. So let's... I mean, this is $4,000. We're doing it. And in fact, we're going to do this car, and we're going to do it upright. We're going to put all performance parts on that engine. See if we can throw this AMC Pacer X V8 up to some horses. Let's buy it. It's only $4,000 anyway. Alright, let's return to our garage. Let's buy all those parts. 4,300 more than any Pacer's worth. Oh, come on. Any JDM heroes in this game? You know, not in the default, but I've seen a lot of JDM stuff in the mods. I just don't have the DLC required to have those. I'm going to give it a color. I'm going to do something. We got to do... Good grief, it looks worse now that we brought it back here. Oh my goodness, if I'd known it was that bad, I don't know. I don't know if I'd buy it, but whatever. All right, car. Get over to the lift. All right, it's time. We're gonna try to get this. Well, I don't know. All right, so we know what we're gonna do with this thing. I guess we're gonna do that, and then if we can quick flip a couple of cars, we'll quick flip a couple of cars. There we go. Fuzzy pink interior, disc ball hanging from the mirror, and a cheetah print paint job. That would be so amazing. That would be so amazing. All right, let's take her apart. And we will find out how much this is really going to cost us. Nobody keep tabs. Nobody keep tabs. We do not want any keeping of tabs on how much this is going to cost us to do anything to this engine. Because I'm going to be buying all the expensive bits and bobs, I'm sure of it. Where are you? Under the car, because it's a V8. Right. Okay. Let's get her a pot. All right. We 253 is what it makes out of the gate. I wonder if we can get 300 out of it. I mean, you could in real life because you'd throw a turbo on there or something. Turbo makes everything better. That's good. V12 swap it. That would be a little bit difficult, but sure, we could. Where's my lift? There it is. Get on out of there. All right, we got ourselves an engine. No add. There we go. All right, there's our engine. Ugh, we'll get to that in a minute. I actually, in my game, I have a mod that you can, it's a Chevy Astrovan with a V12 in the rear. It's a bit ridiculous to take out on the racetrack. Jeez, this car. All right, so right now it's worth $1,400, which is, you know, an improvement, I think. Let's start with cleaning it. Because $100 to get a little bit of extra coin. Put the battery on here. And we're going to have to weld it because it looks like crud. Okay, remember it was worth $1,400 before we did all that. We added $100 to it. That's nice. But, you know, it's... Yeah. Well, alright. That didn't go nearly as well as I hoped it would go, but whatever. Let's do the... I was hoping that it was going to be worth like some serious money after that, but no. All right, we did some repairs. Assemble. How bad is the front window? Actually, 90%. I'll take that. 84%, yeah. Front bumper is good. Can't see the lights because they're... Okay, 61% ain't so good. Oh, I'll take that. Trunk, yes. Yes. No. Nope. Okay. Close that so we can put the lights in. Oh, I love the mods that let me repair the headlights. Makes me so happy. Yeah, we'll put the Cali plates back on her. And so now we need, what do we need? We need front right body door, right we need both body windows, the trunk window and the right front window. What's ridiculous is people put Lincoln Zephyr V12s in Ford 8Ns. Yeah, I think it's too much in my mind, but Pacer. No? Oh, wait, I gotta go to the right one. Bleh. Community Car Body Shop? Yes. Pacer. Alright, so we got the Pacer X. We need the right front window. We might be changing the hood. We have the left body window, the right body window, and truck window. Because look at these hoods, guys. We can get some big blown hoods. We can't put a blower on our car, mind you, but we can get big blown hoods. Okay, I changed my mind. I don't care enough. I think somewhere in the... Oh my goodness, I had a Pacer window? Really? Okay, well, whatever. Alright, car, what are you worth? It's worth almost well, let's just call it $3,100. It's worth $3,100 without an engine. We've almost recouped our cost without an engine. Let's put the radiator in there. Brake servo. Ooh, let's grab the battery and put the battery in. I wonder if we can get this thing up without an engine. What's it worth? My goodness. That's funny. It's almost worth what we bought it for with no engine in it. Who expected that? I think with the mod I got, you can get a Pacer with a big blown engine in it, but you can't swap, which is kind of weird. All right, we're gonna pull her apart because we said we were gonna try to take her all the way up, make it a sweet ride. It's a Pacer, but still, we're gonna try. Right? If the game was like, you bought it for $4,000, you thought it was worth this, but it's really worth $12.75. The 75 cents were in the seat cushions. Or the sheep cushions. When I was in grad school, I worked at a rental car place at an airport. And one time, so the people I worked with who did like the cleaning and stuff, they were all elderly people that were just working for something to do. And they just delivered the cars, and they really didn't care. Like, they barely clean them. So I got this car in, and one of the things I did is one of the people that worked there, they were super, super short. They almost made Doss seem tall, which is hilarious. But they never put the seat back when they dropped the car off at the pickup lot. So people would try to get in the car after a long flight, and they felt like they were back on the plane. There was no leg room. Couldn't even get in past the steering wheel. So I started grabbing the keys from them before they... So then I would go out to the car and move the seat back and move the steering wheel in a logical position and all that stuff, and make sure they cleared out like the cigarette ashtray and all that stuff. So one time I'm like, okay, I'm going to clear this car out. I go out there and I move the seat back from midget to logical human, and then I flick open the ashtray, and no joke, there was like $20 in quarters in there. And I was like, what? And then I proceeded to take my time to empty all of the quarters out of there because I don't say anything to anybody. I was like, nope, that's my money. Found money. Mine. I need brakes, drums. There we go. And I need bushings. those. Exactly. Finders keepers. And I never told the old people about it because they were always upset that dadgummit, I needed to buy small rubber bushings. They were always like, why do we have to give you the keys? And I was like, because most of our clientele are not midgets. So give me the keys so I can set the seats forward, or you could do it. And they're like, I don't want to do it. Okay, fine. Give me the keys. Rear shock absorber. Bye. It is like getting in my own car and having my knees up my nose. I wonder how I know what that feels like. Can't imagine. It's like the one thing I would love in a new car, those ones with the memory seats that remember what position. You know, each person has their own predefined number, and you press a number and it like resets the car to that person's preferred locations. Man, I would pay extra for that. I'd have to get in a car and figure out how to get my legs past the steering wheel. Alright. This is going to be the sweetest ride ever. Not. It's still a Pacer. It is a mystery how that happens, isn't it, Das? I don't understand. What kind of midget gets in my cars? Alright, we have assembled that. Now, I wonder, do I have... I don't. Okay. Alright, guys, we got to start with our tuning shop. Exhaust for the OHV. Where is the rear exhaust? There it is. Put the sweet, sweet chrome exhaust on this Pacer X. Whenever I got to drive my dad's car, I leave the seat all the way back so I can watch him squirm and try to reach the pedals. That's very nice of you. It's sort of like what I can do to DOS. Or even better, our driveway has a serious upslope to it. So when I park my truck in nose first, and then I tell DOS, why don't you drive the truck? And she has to try to move the seat forward, which is an old school all manual seat, and it's at the hill, and she just ends up sliding farther back. That's funny. Oh yeah, the cars that automatically adjust to let you out easier. Yeah, those would be good, BT. Especially for well, I was going to say, especially for elderly people, or just people who don't care to try to stretch around. There we go. Oh, come on, get off. There we go. I get it. It's when we went to South Carolina last year, and then we got home, and I started driving my Volkswagen Rabbit again. I was like, oh, this thing is so hard to get out of. It's so low to the ground. But, you know, after you've driven the truck for a while, you're like, ah. Oh, what was funny? When I had the running boards off the truck, DOS would have to get a running leap to get into the truck. All right, we've taken apart the front of our vehicle. Where are we? Good grief. Spaz! There we go. Spaz on the enter key. Oh, we also need to pop our tires loose here. Yeah, yes, strap on a parachute to jump out. Yep, pretty much. But then I had to go put running boards back on it and ruin the fun. Yep. Yep. God, we bought a lemon. Oh no, we bought a Pacer. Same thing. Woohoo! Oh, and we have to put the shocks together. Boo. Boo, I tell you. Boo. Wheel hub. Alright, let's see if we've got any wheel hub bearings. Yet. You had to, you dated someone you had to pick up and lift into your truck. Well, you know, there's advantages to that. I need a front sway bar B and a steering rack. Front sway bar B. Swaying along. Rack. And bearing. And brakes, I need ventilated and pads. For sure. For sure I need those things. And then I didn't buy the inner tie rods that I needed. That's cool. And I need wheel hubcaps. Oy. I actually, at one point, for Car Mechanic 2015, I actually put together a spreadsheet so I knew exactly how much it would cost to replace everything, so I could calculate how much I would make on any given car if I replaced everything. It was very pathetic, and it showed that I had no life, but you know, it is what it is. That apart. I'm gonna have to buy those pieces again. So suspension, need front shock absorber A, the cap, and the spring. She didn't put on her seatbelt. You did donuts. Oh my goodness. I never did donuts in any of my vehicles. Mainly because the vehicles I owned couldn't do donuts. A Zuzu Trooper 2 with a 4-cylinder and a 5-speed. That was the height of power right there. What do I need? I need... not that. What are those? 260 15s? Yep, 260 15s. Let's go with it. Tires. We're going to go with standard tires, 260 15s. What? Did I just completely misread that? 205, are they 205 60 15s? Have I lost my mind? I didn't do donuts, I drove it. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what happened. No, that's 260 15s. But I can't do 260. I guess I'm going to do 205 60 15s then. I don't really... Okay. Alright, whatever. And then after that, after the Trooper, I had a Pontiac Bonneville, which was front-wheel drive, and it was just the base Bonneville. 285 75s? No. And then after the base Bonneville, I had a Honda Civic, which, yeah. After the Civic, the Volkswagen. I haven't had very many vehicles in my life. And the truck, but the truck, yeah, the truck doesn't do donuts. Instead of sending a plume of tire smoke into the air when you slam on the gas, with my truck, it's just a plume of diesel exhaust. Just a big black plume coming out the truck. And I'm not even rolling coal, it's just the truck. All right, what do we need? We need... Ooh, I usually screw up and buy those when I don't need them. Nope, I need Sway Link A. All right. So we need to sway. Tie rod. 2 of those, 2 of those. We need 2 hubcaps. Somehow I reached the middle muffler instead. That's fine. You had an 83 Ranger, 2000 Focus Sedan, and an 01 Malibu. Yeah, you're probably not doing very many donuts. Well, you could do donuts in the Ranger. I mean, realistically, if it was a 5-speed especially. I know this only because that was the car my sister had when she got her first car, and she could do donuts. The front-wheel drive is great for donuts in reverse. I'll tell you one thing I did do at that Bonneville. Took it airborne. Come to think of it, I also took a Ford Escape airborne, but that was a TV station truck, so that was fine. I also drove through a chain, but that was also a TV station truck, so that was fine. Oh, the 97 Isuzu Rodeo. Wasn't much better than the Trooper, I'll tell you that much. What year was that Trooper? I think it was in 84. Oh, you had the turbo and a 5-speed. Oh yeah, BT, you know you were laying rubber. And if you say you weren't, we know that you fib, or you were really boring. And it was the Pontiac Bonneville that I learned the value of actually repairing your vehicle before it breaks down. What is those middle? What are those middle mufflers? Tuning shop. I need me a middle muffler. 2 of them to be exact. Third gear, yeah, lay down lines. Rodeo, the 4x4, yeah. The Trooper was a 4x4 too. Though, I mean, honestly, 4-cylinder 4x4 was kind of an oxymoron. What do I need here? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of those. Because you put it in 4-wheel drive. Even worse when you lock the diffs on it, because it had 4-wheel high and 4-wheel low. And you put that thing in 4-wheel low, and you were like, yep, never getting out of second gear, ever. Though, the Trooper had its merits. It did fly once. Nope, I don't want that. I want that. But it wasn't my fault, because I couldn't drive at the time. It was before I could drive, and I was in the back seat when my mom took it over some railroad tracks. It had a big hump, and she took the thing airborne. And upon landing, it didn't seem to cause a problem, but what it actually did was punch a dime-sized hole in the carburetor. And that we just fixed it. My dad fixed it by upping the idle speed so that it could stay running. And that was fine until, you know, I was driving it for a while, and I tried to see how much power it had. and I made the dime size hole bigger, and you could smell gas everywhere you went. And then it was time to get rid of it. Hey, look, we're up to $5,600 value for our vehicle. Why do we only have 97% on our body condition? Oh, because we put the license plates and the windows. That's fine. All right, so we just have to deal with the motor. Motor. All right, let's take this thing apart and see how bad this really is. It's bad. It's bad. Contractor got his diesel dually stuck. Oh yeah. It's not about the power of the vehicle, it's about how you use it. Like even the trooper, as anemic and pathetic as it was, when we lived in Washington State, we being my family, way before I met Das, we took it four-wheeling. We climbed up some mountains, some really steep stuff. It was all about how you use the vehicle. I mean, my snow, a snow event here in Colorado, and you see all these big 4x4 vehicles stuck in a ditch, and I'm cruising along past their stuck vehicle in my Volkswagen Rabbit. Just, you know how to use your vehicle, and that's what matters. Of course, then you have all the Californians who believe four-wheel drive means four wheels stop, so they drive like absolute ninnies in the snow. Wonder why their car ends up crashed. I mean, I'm sure they're not all Californians, just the majority of them. Ford Focus was a good vehicle. I didn't think rabbits could go fast enough to get stuck. The old 80s rabbits, maybe. But the Volkswagen Rabbit I got, yeah, it can handle its own. 2.5 liter straight 5, because it just wants to be weird and have a 5-cylinder engine. It's fine. We did look at a Ford, what are those things? Not the Focus. It's a step up from the Focus. Fusion. But then Ford said, oh, we don't want to build cars anymore. And it's like, well, I'm not going to buy a car from a company who's decided they don't want to build cars, because what's the point in that? Don't get me wrong, I'm still looking at a different Ford, but I refuse to buy an SUV because I can think of various acronyms for that, and none of them are nice. I think the easiest way to describe an SUV nowadays is crap. Alright, pull that off of there. Rotate the sucker so we can get the pistons out. Alright, fine. Rotate it the wrong way that I wanted to, but whatever. Oh, we don't get an oil pan on this one. That's alright, we have a spare. His E-Assist is better than snow tires. No. I will say, the vehicle that I find the most interesting to drive in the snow is our electric Volkswagen Golf. Because you put that thing on maximum engine brake, and you don't even have to touch the brake pedal. You just let the car do it with the electric motor. It makes driving in the snow really interesting. And then you dial the electric motor way back, and it accelerates worse than my pickup truck. So you don't get the spinning that you would get out of most vehicles. We broke a bunch of stuff. yank it into reverse. Ask DOS about putting vehicles in reverse at speed. Crankshaft in. Camshaft. We have a billion of those. Put that one in there. Look at this pretty engine. Oh, wait. We got to pull that camshaft out of there. Why did I put that camshaft in there? Get out of there, camshaft. Ah, get out. There we go. We got to do this right, people. Got to do this right. Small SUV. Yeah, they are easier to get in and out of, but ew. All right, engine. Time to get all of the things we need. We need an alternator. We need a camshaft for a V8 OHV. Or is it just a straight camshaft? No, right there. All right, we got that. We need a 4-barrel carb, because we're going to need one of those. We got, oh, that's a V8 blah, blah, blah. I need the V8 OHV. I need 2 of those heads. Okay, we need the exhaust manifold for the V8 OHV. There it is. And we need a fuel filter. Oh, we're going to have to replace that fuel pump appropriately. You know, Edward Norton, you're right. His name is Big Trucker. He shouldn't be driving anything other than a big truck. Otherwise, he's going to have to change his name to Little SUV. Ignition distributor. Yeah, we need one of those. Distributor cap, a new rotor. V8. And we need the single carb model, but they don't have the single carb model on offer, or even not on offer. So never mind that. Piston with conrod, we're going to need 8 of those. We need a V8 power steering pump. We need 8 spark plugs. I'm doing this all completely by memory here, so I'm going to miss stuff, but that's all right. All right, now we got to go back over here to check out piston rings, because I need 8 of those. You were going to get a Tesla Model 3. Well, then we'd have to call you Zappy Car. All right. What? But nope. No, I'm pressing the wrong button. Oh, because my fingers are in the wrong spot. Well, that would explain problems. All right, let's get our new pistons in here. Now, I really don't understand how we're getting a performance increase from these pistons. What are they? I mean, I guess, I don't know. I've never gone so deep as to do piston work on my cars. Definitely won't touch my truck with a 10-foot pole. Mainly because to get the pistons out on that thing, yeah, that's not going to happen. Tiny car doesn't go vroom, goes whoosh instead. Trucker. No, wait, 26. Paul112, thank you for the follow. I do appreciate it. All right, we need to put in our new camshaft. We're missing a crankshaft bearing cap. Durr. All right, bear right. No, I don't want a bear on the right. I need an oil filter for my V8 OHV. And there we go. And V8 oil filter. Okay, now we can get this motor rotated back. There we go. And now, we've got to find our new engine heads. There they are. Look at that shiny engine head with its crazy red colorations. Get our cool new exhaust manifold in there. I know why that's improving performance. And spark plugs. Bring out a new CMS would be MP. What? Oh, multiplayer. Ah, got it. Yes, multiplayer would be amazing because it would be so nice to be able to say, "Yo, Sussex, go do the suspension on the Elise while I finish this engine." And Big Trucker, do the engine on the Roadrunner while I do this engine. That would be nice. You've been within spitting distance of a bear? Well, did you spit? Did you do a spit take? Hey, I want that one right there. No, that. Wait, yeah, that one. Oh, all right, fine. For some reason, I thought I wasn't picking the right one. Whatevs. All right, and get our exhaust manifold on here. Can't believe we're spending all this time on a Pacer. Why did we make this decision, guys? I can't remember now. I've lost the plot. Alright, we can put our ignition wires on. Ugh, we gotta buy an intake manifold. And... ooh, we have a +5. No, we're gonna go with that one. This gives us more power. That's what we want. Power! Fuel filter. Oh, that's right. The shake and wagon for midgets. Intake manifold and a cam gear is what we need. All right, so intake manifold. I need the single carb. And the cam gear there, and we need 16 of those and 16 of these. Yeah, that would be good too, Sussex, having different roles. Well, I don't know about that. I kind of like the idea of being able to all work together in the shop, so you can have different people doing different things, and maybe be able to have the shop be even bigger, so that, you know, I've got 3 cars on the lifts, but my phone is constantly going off like I'm going to answer it. So it'd be cool to have, like, well, I guess it depends on how many people you could get in a multiplayer game. But I still think, you know, if like, instead of me doing the suspension work and then having to come over here and do the engine work, if I had, like, you doing the suspension work on the Pacer and I'm doing the engine work, or vice versa, then just think we could have finished this car a while ago. And we could have laughed at how little money we're going to make on this car. Because I don't think we're going to make anything on this. But we'll see. No items to work with. Well, poop. And nothing there. Okay, fine. Let's get the other side on, and then we'll deal with our lack of head covers. Making the Pacer stand up. That's right. We're going to make it stand up. Not really. I mean, it's not nearly going to be enough power for that. If we could put the blower on this, then we could be talking. Ford version of the Pacer into a dragster. So back when I was in high school, was it high school? No, it was college, because that's when I was hanging out with my friend Tigger. And that wasn't her real name, obviously. But we would go to the drag strip because she had a absolutely cool 64.5 Mustang. She didn't drag it at all. Ugh, we're not doing that. Stop that. Get that off of there. What is that thing? Timing chain. I mean, new timing chain. Anyway, somebody had a oh, what were those cars that BT? You'll remember this. It was the one that 2020 did a episode and people would turn it and would flip over, and it was a little SUV thing. No more than 4 if they have the same size shop as now. Yes, Sussex, I would agree with that. Timing chain and engine head cover B. Timing chain for my V8 OHV and engine head cover B for my OHV. Samurai, yes, Rusher. The Suzuki Samurai. So there was this guy who had a Suzuki Samurai, and he put a small block Chevy with a supercharger on it. Big old blower on it. He would drag race that thing. It was insane. He painted it hot pink. And he called it the Power Puff instead of the Powder Puff. And the crazy thing was, because it was South Carolina and nobody, really follows rules in South Carolina, he drove it there. He didn't trailer it in. So he'd drive it in. He had a little trailer on it that he put his slicks on. Oh man, we were supposed to buy one of those. What else did we buy? Did we get lost? Probably. Okay, I need a water pump in that, and then I need to go to there to get those. Okay. Oops. Maybe it was Dateline that did that thing, but whatever. Water pump, V8, and then we're going to need belt, that one, and that one. And then our tuning shop, we need the gearbox, a flywheel, a pressure plate, a clutch plate, and then we need air filter for single carb. Without the front clip? No, he didn't. That's just it. The way he fit it into the truck thing, because it was a small block Chevy, and the way he engineered the vehicle, he had a front clip on it. Belt. Most insane thing I've seen done on most is putting the Suzuki, those little engines into the small smart cars. Yeah, pretty much. He worked miracles. I think he basically, from what I understood, is he took the frame underlying the whole thing was not obviously a Suzuki Samurai, and he just fit the body over it. But it was an amazing little truck thing. I need a clutch release bearing. Gearbox. Clutch release bearing, there you are. There we go. There, we have an engine. Let's get it off of there. Ugh, walk into that. Let's put it in our Pacer. Get out of the way. Thank you. All right, so first things first, oil. Twin turbo rear drive drag focus. Good grief. Took your grandpa's old truck halfway to the river, the gas tank fell off. Yeah, that truck had more than patina on it. All right, let's get the tranny box on here. Do we want to do a, you know what? If we're going to do this, we're going to go whole hog, guys. So let's get the custom gearbox. V8, where are you? V8, not the F, not the K, not the L. There it is. All right, we're going whole hog on this insanity. I'm curious what kind of horsepower we're going to make off of this. We need to go back here and pull out that fuel pump to replace it with the performance pump. Oh, got to put in a starter. That would be helpful. It'd be very difficult to start the car without that. All right. So what are you missing, car? Oh, it's all 100%. 11. It's not even a $12,000 car. My restoration bonus doesn't even make it matter. Oh my goodness. I mean, if we're going to go whole hog, we have to get 2 new license plates, a front window, a front left door window. I mean, I'm not a, you know what, we're going to do it. We're going to pull this front window off. We're going to pull off the front left door window. That off of there. That off of there. There, Pacer. So we need a front window, front left door window, license plates. Idaho. Go. Get some Lux plates on there. No, I don't want to move the car. I want to assemble it. That is not a real Luxembourg plate, but let's go with it and call it good. Okay, and now, hold on, we got to get the interior too. We have steering wheel and 2 leather seats. Leather seat 3, seat 3 leather B, and steering wheel bandit. Let's see if I have anything like that. No, okay. Ugh. Steering wheel bandit. Oh, first we have seat 3 leather B. We need 2 of those, and then the bandit steering wheel. Something a North Carolinian would do. Yeah, probably. Yep. Okay, now we should be completely at 100%. Yep, look at that. Oh man, we made it. We got a whole $14,000 worth of car here. Hold on, we have to make our lives worse. We're going to go put it in the paint shop. Oh wait, we have to factor in, we're going to make money, guys, because we're going to sell some parts. Everything that's below 40%. We made $622. All right, painting the car. What liveries do we have? Oh, there's no liveries. All right, fine. Matte, no. Pearl, chameleon. Ooh, let's do it like a chameleon color. Ooh, that's kind of an interesting green. Maybe this kind of like seafoam green color. Yeah, let's go with seafoam green. Okay, go. All right, we got ourselves this kind of seafoam green Pacer X. We done pumped up the kicks with the engine. Let's dyno this thing and see what we get. Ford Pinto green, yeah, pretty much. Ah, no, back in there. All right, guys. Yes, I do want to proceed with that. Okay, so it originally had 232 horsepower. Let's see if we have achieved greatness with our AMC Pacer X. Engine sounds good. More motor than car, yeah, pretty much. What? I was aiming for 300. Guys, we got 417 horsepower out of this. I mean, what's not to like? You a nice little car. 417 horsepower. Now, what I don't like about the game is they should totally give me more car value for that. Like, that should go, like, at least $500 more. 415 more than stock. Yeah, pretty much. Stay there for a minute, car. Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? We're taking the Pacer to the speed track, guys. Taking the Pacer to the speed track. All right. Oh yeah. What's that? 4 seconds, 0 to 100 kilometers an hour. Oh, we've hit for top gear, but that's all right. Who cares? We're never gonna hit 300K, but. How about that? A 4 second 0 to 60. I mean, 4 seconds 0 to 60. We're talking like Tesla Model 3 territory there. See, BT, you just give me a Pacer X. I'll totally do it up for you. Yeah, you can actually if I, yeah, time to re-gear. I can do that actually. Where'd my Pacer go? Oi, Gromit, get out of there. What are you doing? Quit hiding back here. There we go. Oh yeah, here we go. How's that? Apparently I hit 2,000 kilometers an hour with that. Whatever. Let's kind of do. I want to pull more quicker. There we go. Maybe we're not going to go. I think we might go with just a 6-speed. Yeah. We're going to start here with a 6-speed. And we'll put 287s in there. Save that tune. Alright, you go somewhere where I can get to you quicker. That's a good spot. I just like closing that door. I don't know why I like closing that door. I just have a thing with closing doors. Alright, back to the speed track, guys. Back to the speed track. Let's see if we can get 300 kilometers an hour out of our Pacer. If we hit 300, then we're good. Then we'll sell this sucker. Jeez. Hold on. That went poorly. Alright, let's restart that. It pulls to the left, guys. Go. Oh, let's see, did 4.2 to 100 last time. Now we did 4.1, so it doesn't want to make that jump there. I need to make 5th gear and 6th gear closer to each other. That was going to end really, really badly. Okay. No, I don't want that. Tune my car. Good grief. What, like 6, 7? I think that's gonna do it. We'll throw in another gear to a 4.2, maybe. Give it a 2.73 final. There we go. How about 7 gears? Make sure that actually took. Yep, okay. Alright. We're going to give it another go. Let's see if we can do this. I mean, the engine sounds good. Good Lord, car. Once it goes, it's gone. Alright, we're taking both sides of the track, because darn it, I want to. Come on, baby, you can do it. Come on, we want 300 kilometers an hour. We're in the 6th. Here we go. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. We're not going to do it. Yes, if there is the DeLorean, they unlocked an achievement minimally. I don't know if we can hit 300 in this car. Let's give it one more try. I think I need to get you closer. Get you closer. You think that's going to work? The problem is getting it to... Well... Let's try it. Last try for the Pacer. Last try for a 300 kilometer an hour top speed. Lower 1 and 2? Yeah, okay. At least the game doesn't damage my car, right? Or we'd be back having to repair it every single time. Good Lord, car. Stop it! Oh God, here we go again. Alright, let's restart that. You're right. Yeah, that 3rd to 4th, I got her to stay straight. Sort of. We're getting down our 0 to 100 time. I think you're right, it pulls too long in 5th. Oh wait, 65 is where we crapped out last time. Oh man, 273. Woo-hoo! Things happened. Things happened. Try launching at 3,000. It's really hard with the keyboard. I mean, we're close. We're like 30 kilometers an hour off. It's so close. If only you had a blower. Wait a minute. Where is my... No. No. You know what? Guys, let's have one more run at the speed run with something a little bit more out there. Mainly because I'm getting super hungry, so we're gonna have to call it. But first, let's do this speed run. Come on now, load. It ain't that hard. It's only 12 cars, each one with a large amount of detail. Where is? Oh, I did have a Bentley. Oh, how about that? Whatever. We got the Cobra, but we don't want to do that. We could take this thing, but let's not and say we did. Oh, is this the one with the V12 in it? Hold on. Oh, no, it's not. It's a regular delivery wagon. All right. How about this, guys? How about a hearse that's been lowered and has a supercharged V8 in it? I think that's the only one I got like that. Yeah, because that's just a regular straight. All right. We're going to do this for BT. We're going to get 300 kilometers an hour out of our supercharged V8. Or not. I don't know if it's got the adjustable transmission in it. Let's find out if it's got the adjustable transmission. Nope, no custom gearbox. All right, we're about to find out what it's like with a regular gearbox. Place your bets. What's going to happen? I mean, other than me crash the first time. Oh, listen to that engine. Yeah. Oh, we were 2 kilometers an hour off. Oh, if I had the custom tranny, it would be easy to do. That was a nice engine, though. You gotta admit. There you go, BT, as close as I could get to 300 kilometers an hour. To go buy a custom transmission, do a transmission swap, fiddle with some gear lever or some settings. That's true. The Pacer did hit 100 faster. Also, the Pacer weighs as much as a piece of paper, and that's a Cadillac hearse. It's the quickest way to deliver the dead to their final resting place. All right, so we've created a crazy Pacer. We have a crazy hearse. When we play this game again, because I think we'll probably do this game again, we've got a 440, which you know we're gonna work over, and we've got an Elise, which you know we're gonna work over. The Pacer, however, is going to be sold right now, and that's going to be how we end the stream. We are selling the Pacer. We get less than we put into it, but whatever. Let's go bye-bye, Pacer. Yes. All right. So there we go. Thank you all for for tuning in for a interesting stream. And I think that was a great way to end it with our beautiful hearse thing. Oh, it had drag tires. I put drag tires on that, guys. That's why it did so well. I actually had the right tires on it, not just regular road tires. How about that app? You learn something new every day. All right. Tomorrow is Friday, and I'm doing farming, but not the farming game you're thinking of. It's on my schedule on Twitch. It's Pure Farming 2018 because that's the way. Peyton, I don't have uptime running, so I got to set that up. Guys, I'm just getting back in. I just got affiliate status, so I'm still working out all the various commands that you guys can run. Thank you, Sussex. Thank you, Edward Norton. I appreciate that. Thank you again, Sussex, for the subscription. I know Davey Boy isn't here, but I thank him again for his 200 bits. Tomorrow, Pure Farming 2018, and then we'll figure out where to slot Car Mechanic Simulator in again next week. I think Brew is Brew still around? Hold on, we gotta try to raid somebody, but I have to find out if they're around. Raid. Brew is. We are going to raid Brew, so everyone please stick around. We're going to raid Brew and hang out. BT, and have a good day at work. Don't drive like I would, because we don't want that ever to happen. And Big Trucker, thank you for the 5 bits. I appreciate that. All right, let's go jump into Brew's stream and just tell him that our hearse is faster than his train.